welcome back to Endangered Species Spotlight. This week we are talking about the Ganges shark. This is an illustration of the Ganges shark. So, the Ganges shark is so rare and so poorly recorded that I couldn't actually find any reliable sources where I'm 100% sure the image used is actually a Ganges shark and not some other type of shark, especially a bull shark, but in one case a frilled shark. Basically, the Ganges shark is a type of freshwater river shark that is native to a couple areas in Asia, specifically Bangladesh and India, most widely known from the Ganges River. Now, like I said, these guys are very, very poorly documented and poorly researched, and not a ton is known about them. They're also often very, very widely misidentified, specifically as bull sharks, which also inhabit all of the rivers that they're found. So, most of the Ganges shark sightings are actually bull sharks. This causes a lot of confusion with identification. It also has a very negative impact on the Ganges shark itself because bull sharks are quite a bit larger and more aggressive. This has led to multiple bull sharks attacks in the river being misidentified as Ganges sharks. And this has caused a kind of widespread hatred for sharks in general in the river, which is not good for the bull sharks as well as the smaller, rarer, and less aggressive Ganges sharks. Now, there's a whole lot of threats to the Ganges shark, including things like climate change causing the rivers to be different temperatures and acidities, as well as pollution and overfishing due to both accidental bycatch from the other fishing nets in the river and intentional on-purpose fishing for things like shark fin soup or bait, or people just catching and killing them purely because they are sharks. Again, because there are a few attacks attributed to the Ganges shark, which are almost definitely due to bull sharks instead, because Ganges sharks are quite a bit smaller and have very small, delicate teeth that are not suitable to human consumption. Now, these guys are very, very rare. There's not an exact population estimate, and actually the last time that one of these was reliably seen was in 2016, where there was a dead specimen found at a fish market. Before that, the last credible sighting was in 2006, so these guys have been seen twice in the last 20 or so years. So while it is a distinct possibility that the Ganges shark is now in fact extinct, there has not been nearly enough research, and the Ganges in general is somewhat hard to study, as well as the other rivers that these guys are found in. So, until there is conclusive, extensive surveys done, these guys are not considered to be extinct, and hopefully we will have another sighting, preferably of a live Ganges shark in the near future. For now, as for conservation efforts, it is illegal to catch sharks in most of the areas where the Ganges shark is found. They are protected. That doesn't stop most people, unfortunately, and sharks are still very widely caught illegally. Additionally, there are some efforts going around to just clean up the rivers in general, not specifically to protect these sharks, but just to make the rivers a little bit of a healthier and happier environment. But other than that, there's not really anything to report on the Ganges shark, unfortunately.